So for the past 10 minutes, I've just been going around in circles and I can't do it. When you're on one of these boats, how are you supposed to see where you're going? Welcome back to the channel. So it's a really lovely sunny day and I thought, why not come and have a walk around the beautiful Venetian Waterways here in Great Yarmouth. This was built back in 1920 and it's a grade 2 listed area, and I thought, well, I can't come alone, I might as well bring the wife.
Hi everyone, how are you all doing?
So Gabby's going to come along with me. We're going to go towards the boating lake, walk around. Just if you've never been around here before, there's been a massive cash injection from the lottery, which has actually transformed the area. It looks beautiful again. There's also a boating lake and a place where we can grab a cup of tea.
And Tim wants to go on a boat.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Let's go. So let's start the tour here as we come onto the Venetian Waterways. The main entrance is just there, and we start with this beautiful sundial. Gabby, can you read the sundial? I've always wondered, do they tell the real time? So let's go and check it out. Are you good at reading time, Gabby?
Normal time.
Okay, what is the actual time now? On your clock?
It's got to be nearly 12 o'clock, right?
Right.
If I'm looking at this, I'm guessing. And the time is 12 o'clock.
It's
so
12 o'clock.
Really
is that
close.
saying 12 o'clock?
Pretty much, because if you look at the shadow, isn't it? That's how you do it. Am I right? It's the shadow.
Yeah, it's the shadow.
And we are, well, that to me, if this was 12 o'clock, it would be like straight on, unless that's 1. So I was close.
They've restored all these little areas to sit in as well, all these thatched little places to go and have a seat. Now here's an interesting fact. Just come around here for a second.
Another Tim interesting fact.
Yeah, well, it's not it's an interesting fact that I didn't know that this existed, but you see all these like jaggedy bits around the edge of the waterways. Well, these have actually come from South Deans airstrip that used to be at South Deans, and they broke it all up and they brought it here. In fact, I think it was either World War I or World War II when they were building this. And I have to say, this is Gabby's favourite place to come and have a walk. You do love it around here, don't you?
Do you know, I never used to. I've lived here most of my life, or all my life really, apart from when I moved away. But, however, yeah, I've never really thought much of the waterways, but since they've done it up, it's made me sort of, it's opened my eyes a little bit.
It is really lovely. You can see the wind turbines of Scroby in the distance. But it's where do you walk? I mean, literally you can walk around the sides here. I mean, the best way to do it is probably walk around this bit, come through the middle, and then walk back around the other way. But it's just choosing where to go, isn't it? Really. A
little bit torn, really, don't you? Because it's like, do you go through the middle?
I prefer going through the middle. I do prefer going through the middle because that way, well, that way, obviously, you've got the hotels that you see on one side, and then the beach on the other. So you get the best of both worlds. So apparently over 30 tons of York stone was placed on this island during its restoration. There are some pretty big boulders. Obviously there's not too much in flower at the moment because obviously it's early spring. Well, actually you would have thought early spring, but I think they've tried to plant a lot of plants in here that will obviously keep going all year round. The water on the old waterways used to look brown. However, they've put these little filtration systems in to oxygenate the water. So, I mean, you might even see some fish in it. You can't go fishing, so don't even try it, but you might see some fish.
One thing you will see is you will see ducks.
There are a lot of ducks.
It's actually a lovely home for the ducks. They look so happy swimming around, don't they, in these waters. Just thinking what a lovely colour the water actually is.
It is, especially on a day like today where the sky is blue. It just makes it look even more pretty. Bit of a wind today though, coming in off the sea. That sea breeze that we seem to get here on the coast, especially this time of year, well actually any time of the year really, when it comes off the cold North Sea, it is pretty chilly.
Yeah, I can't deny.
We came out of the house this morning and was like, oh, it's sunny and it's really warm. And then literally as soon as we walked down here, it was like, it's freezing.
But you're alright because you've got your heated jacket on.
No, I haven't got my heated jacket on today.
Oh, I bet you got it, aren't you? I bet you wish you had it now.
And I like the fact they've brought these lights back as well, especially at night time. It does it really nice. So the waterways are split up into two parts. You've got the Venetian Waterways, which used to have a boat going around back in the day. Do you remember that?
No.
There used to be a boat that used to travel along and take visitors, and at night time they used to have like a few of these little huts used to be illuminated.
Do they not light up now, the huts?
No, they've got no lights on
That's
it.
a shame, isn't it?
Nice
This
little
is a
area
nice little
here.
Pond. What's this all about?
Well, it's a pond.
Just a nice little pond in the middle of the lake, river. What would you call it?
The waterways. The waterways community, look. They've even got a little boating club going on as well. Little miniature boats. But they also have a duck race which go along the waterways. I can't remember the last time that happened, but obviously due to COVID, it obviously hasn't happened for a while. Right, let's just go over this bridge. I don't know why, but these little buoys here, I think, were there from the olden days when the boat used to go round. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below.
Looks like the daffodils are starting to die.
I know, daffodils are dying. Tulips are coming out though, so it's
Happy days.
it's quite nice.
We're all right. We're saved by the tulip.
You also might see over there a sculpture that's blowing in the wind, which is very pretty, especially on a sunny day when the sun reflects on it. But I think here it looks like there's a stop-off point for a boat. Obviously there's no boats here anymore, but like I say, when the little boat used to go round, this was an area where you could pick it up from. Yeah, back in the day, you see, they'd also have lights on these, but this is home to Great Yarmouth Model Boat Club.
So which coffee shop on the waterways would you say?
Well, like I say, that one around the corner is quite nice, but we're going to go to the one on the boating lake just up here.
Have you actually tried this one?
No, I haven't, and we're going to go on a boat. Do we
You're
go
rowing
on a
then,
boat?
You're rowing, and if it's a pedalo, you're pedalling.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Do we go on a boat or a pedalo?
I'm taking it easy.
And a nice touch here with these. I don't know if they knew this was going to happen, but they put these posts in, and I always see seagulls on here whenever I go past. You can guarantee there's always seagulls perched on them. Nice little area. You can have a sit down. Look, plonk yourself down
Try and avoid the bird muck though when you're sitting down.
and just take in the views. If anyone ever was to go in, it's nice that they've got these little life buoys, but the water isn't deep, but do not go swimming in it. I think they have put dye in the water. I might be wrong, to make it look this colour. You enjoying yourself
Sitting
there?
down and enjoying the view like you told me to.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Are you collecting your thoughts?
Got a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Got to take in all the information that you've just told me.
So we're just coming out of the Venetian Waterways and heading on to the boating lake. In fact, I forgot what his name is now. He's got a name. There is a heron that you'll
He's seen
see.
a lot, isn't he?
Yeah, we've seen him a couple of times.
He's almost become a bit famous.
Wait, if you know what his name is, and you're local to the area, let us know. So this is the map here, and you can see where we started just at the little arch, and we've walked through the centre bits and walked around, and we're just about to cross over into the boating lake and have a cup of tea. I've never had a cup of tea on there before because it's never been opened because of COVID.
About that.
Yeah,
and I'm not joking. It's the little things in life.
So you actually have to cross over the road by the beach to get into the boating lake. Now I've tried boating before and I failed miserably. In fact, it was in Thorpe Ness. You can check out the video on my channel right now. But
I don't think it was easy to multi-skill with the camera, was it, Tom?
yeah, so you can decide to go on these boats or you can go on the pedalos. Gabby, what we're going to do, boats or pedalos, or have a cup of tea first?
Oh, well, let's have a cuppa first.
Yeah, let's have a cup of tea first.
Have you noticed how the colour is so much different in the water here?
It's still blue.
Yeah, but it's more like a deeper blue, isn't it? Whereas the other one was more
I think that
going
could,
towards
I think that
green.
could be because the fact the water's slightly deeper here.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, so now things are opening up after COVID. Obviously you can sit outside here on the boating lake. Nice little area there.
Nice little...
Is that another sundial? I think it was a sundial, but someone's nicked it. So there is actually loads of history about the waterways. As I said, it's a grade 2 listed area, and they've only just recently launched an app which you can download on your phone, which kind of does little guided tours around the whole of the area, the waterways and the boating lake. So it's definitely worth downloading that, and it can point out significant areas of interest. There you go, I can see that guy struggling, just like I would do. So that's what the original view used to look like, with some plants from New Zealand, some native plants, which they've tried to put back here as well. But that's been completely restored as well, and you'll see all these like what look like big plant pots. They've all been redone as well, which is really nice. So let's go and find out how much a cup of tea costs. These are pretty amazing though, aren't they? Pretty solid as well. Look at that. I want one of these in my garden. So of course you can get to the entrance. The entrance you can also get from North Drive, just up here. Great view. Coming onto this little island. So obviously we can go down there to get the boats, which we're going to do in just a little bit. But first, cup of tea is cooling, or a coffee. Socially distanced well as well.
You can even buy a beer here, where the little stickers.
Can you?
We should actually grab one of these beers.
Can we get, what do you want, Gabby?
I'll have an Americano, please.
Are you sure they do some Prosecco?
I'm not going to drink Prosecco, am I, this time of day?
Why not? Oh, I'm guessing you're nervous because on camera, is it?
I might say something I regret, so get a bit giddy.
Can I get a cappuccino, please?
Yeah, you can have Bailey's shots on the coffees.
Yeah, why not? I'll have a Bailey's shot on the coffee.
I'll just have a straight coffee for me if that's all right, but you have
I'll have a
Baileys and
cappuccino,
yours.
please. So, cappuccino with a little bit of Bailey's in it.
Americano with a little bit of milk in it.
Mmm. Oh, it tastes like Christmas. It's well worth coming down here for a coffee or maybe a wine or something like that.
Yeah, they do actually some Prosecco. I was quite tempted.
You're behaving yourself though, which is good.
Yes.
It's actually run by Access Community Trust, so it's run by a community, so they definitely would appreciate you coming down and giving them the local support when you come down to the boating lake. But we're going to down this. Well, I'm not going to down it, but we're going to get this down our necks, and then we're going to go on a boat. Are you looking forward to this?
I am. I'm really looking forward to it. And might
Cool.
I just say that the service in the cafe was very nice as well.
Yeah, very good service.
Yeah.
By the way, we did pay for these. We're saying that like we got these for free, but we did pay for
We
these.
did pay.
So, which one do we go for? Now, to be honest, because I'm on a boating lake, I want to go for the authentic experience of going on one of these bad boys rather than a pedalo. But I love the pedalo, but to be honest, being on a pedalo reminds me of being somewhere very hot. So we're going to opt for one of these.
What a lovely piece of deck here.
Yeah.
It's like Bridget Jones, isn't it?
So we're off, and it's been ages since I've actually done this. I've got to put these in here, and I don't do what I do before and kind of let it go in the water.
Yeah.
The wind is actually taking us already towards the side.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be romanced? I've got to try and figure out how you do this.
I actually feel like Bridget Jones right now.
Do you?
Yeah. You know when he sings that little rhyme when they're in the boat together.
See,
Hugh Grant.
This is actually a skill. You know, if you rub your head and your belly at the same time, it's difficult to do.
Yes.
The worst thing is you don't know where you're going. Like, for example, I can't see. Like, I'm going back towards the. See, I know what I'm doing now. We're flying.
I'm feeling a bit whirly, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Seasick and
At
whirly.
the moment, I'm just going round in circles.
See the sound of.
So for the past 10 minutes, I've just been going round in circles, and I can't do it.
Do you want me to do it?
Oh,
You're
no, we're
going to
going-
crash that pedalo.
Hang on.
I think you're going the wrong way. You're meant to go forwards.
How do we reverse on this thing? Oh, I see. All I'm trying to do is just go up there, and I haven't been able
want
to
me
get
to
out
do it?
because the wind is pushing us over here. So
But people are laughing at us.
right,
We've
we'll
got an
go.
audience there. They're all
We'll go
laughing.
under the bridge. Are you ready? Right, I figured it out. We're now going at a decent.
Getting splashed to high heaven.
Now this is what I've always struggled to figure out. Is that when you're on one of these boats, how are you supposed to see where you're going? Because
I guess.
do you know what I mean?
I
It's
have
like
to
I
navigate,
can't see
right?
where I'm going, and it's like I'm trying to figure out so we don't smash into the side. It'd have actually been easier to steer going on a pedalo because
I
at the
thought
moment,
this would be a bit more entertaining.
at the moment,
though.
it is taking me.
Even the boat's tipping up.
I can't
side.
do it. All I'm trying
How
to.
are your arms?
Keep.
Do you want me to do it?
Okay, we're going to try and stand up on the boat and swap.
Oh my gosh!
You see, it's more harder than it looks. So Gabby was like, I'll take over, and we're desperately trying to go in that direction,
say, I
and we
think I've
keep
solved
going
the
back
problem.
in this direction.
The oars keep falling out.
We tried to go in that direction, we just basically ended up where we started. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit subscribe. There'll be a few more of these videos coming up as well throughout the summer, where I visit some great attractions on the East Coast and on the South Coast. But yeah, I'll leave you with some views of Gabby trying to paddle this boat. I'll see you next time.
The only thing is, I need to get round. That's it. Here we go. That's what I needed, a bit of space.